And welcome back, everyone. Now, joining us this morning, we have Helen Amiri. Thank you for coming in and joining us, Helen. Now, I understand you are a big fan of the Upper Peninsula Land Conservancy. What kind of things does the Conservancy do?
The UP Land Conservancy establishes easements and preserves in the Upper Peninsula. They're basically a lot like the Nature Conservancy, if you're familiar with them.
Right.
But they're just smaller and operate locally, but they can operate anywhere in the Upper Peninsula, whereas the Nature Conservancy can only operate in locations that are designated nationally to be important.
So this is for private landowners to get some help, correct?
Yes.
So now you're doing a unique fundraiser to help them gain some money. Explain how this is all going to work. You're going to walk across Portugal, the whole country.
Yes, from Lisbon in the south all the way to Spain, the north of Spain, in Santiago.
And now when are you going to be taking this walk?
I will be starting the walk on the 20th, so in a week's time, but I'm going to head over there on Monday just to get acclimated and
and get used to the area and everything. Now, when people give funding for this, they're not funding your trip. They're funding the UPLC, correct?
Correct. All of the money is going to go to the organization to help landowners.
So in other words, it's like an international walkathon.
More or less, yeah.
And you were saying that, you're telling us that, the tradition of this walk in Portugal, there's something special that if folks make a donation, that you'll be able to pick up for them? A shell? How does that work?
Yeah, well, the shell is actually the symbol of the walk. Lots of people throughout millennia would walk this walk and at the very end of it pick up a shell to prove that they had made it all the way to Santiago, to the beaches, because that was considered the end of the world at the time before they discovered America.
Okay.
And so that was their proof. And so if people give a donation, they can actually get a shell from Santiago or other things like silver earrings. So yeah.
All right, now, and I know people are wondering, why not walk the Upper Peninsula?
Well, I'm a single female, and there are apex predators in the UP that we are fortunate enough, it shows how healthy the ecosystem is here, but I really don't want to be dealing with bears or, cougars or anything like that, so.
I can't blame you, really and truly. So you're picking a safer route, and that's kind of cool. You're taking your summer vacation, basically, and doing something to help the Upper Peninsula. If they want to help out, how can they get a hold of you to make a donation?
Well, they can go to the UP Land Conservancy's website at uplandconservancy.org, or they can go directly to the giving page at igg.me/at/TTUP.
All right, super. Well, Helen, I hope you have a safe trip. Be sure to let us know how it goes for you, and hopefully this will encourage people to learn more about the UPLC and also learn a little bit more about this fundraiser you're doing for them. Yeah. Thanks again for joining us.
Thank you.
All right, now coming up next, we're going to head out to Marquette Township. Andrew Lacombe letting us know a little bit more about getting those decks ready for summer.